Can you communicate? I know it's a simple question. Just asking you, can you communicate? Okay, let's do it the other way around. Is here somebody in this audience who cannot communicate? Okay, then we made this clear. Of course you can communicate, but make up your mind on a scale from 0 to 100, according to your communication scale. 0 means nothing, 100 means more than perfect. Where would you put yourself on this scale? You don't have to answer the question because I asked this question many times before. And the average answer in Germany was around 80. Germans don't say 100. Americans, by the way, do, but Germans don't say 100. We in Germany, we say around 80. And be honest. If you could be sure that nobody is going to hold what you say now against you, you would put your percentage point around 80 as well, wouldn't you? Yes, sure. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more, but around 80. So, but if we judge ourselves at around 80% of the maximum communication skills, this means two things. The first thing it means is we think we can communicate. We think we are able to communicate. Sounds easy, but it isn't, because if we think we are able to communicate, if we think we can do it, then we do not have it on our radar that it may go wrong. We communicate after 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 hours of work. We communicate just when leaving the office and we are already on the run. We communicate when we are emotionally embarrassed. We try to communicate even before the first coffee in the morning. And we always think it should work. And that it doesn't work sometimes, that it can go wrong, only comes up with sentences like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't mean it that way." Have you heard something like this before? Have you said something like this before? Is it longer ago than 2 days? We think we can communicate, but what is even worse, we think we can do it better than any other person. Not you, yes, but you know whom I'm talking about. We think we can communicate better than any other person. This shows up in sentences like, "I explained this to him 5 times and more. He will never get it." A male person, men, I think will never understand this. I think men simply missing some neurological basics to understand the fact like this. If God would have wanted that women are able to understand rational argumentation, fit in your favorite concept of the enemy. We think we can do it better than the other one. But the truth is, communication is unsafe. Communication on the very, very high standard is unsafe. So we could do a little test, but for this time, just believe me, it's very, very unsafe. So we have to do something about it. We have to learn some lessons, and we have to do something to make our communication safer and to do something that we understand each other.